Hey guys, it's me Zane and I'm here with another crazy orchid idea. So what's my idea? Okay, I bought that Dendrobium anosmum, which is like super big and it's a pendant orchid. But it was potted like normally growing up, so what can I do with that? I bought a lot of hanging orchids and pendant orchids last month, so I really need to figure out a way to pot them up. Okay, so I was walking in the mall, and when I'm in the mall I'm always checking out the DIY section of the bookstore because I like DIY shit. And I was walking there and an idea just popped up in my mind, and it was like, I heard a voice. Zane, I found the perfect potting style for your anosmum. Look at there. There are some Christmas decoration plastic sphere thingies like this. So I bought this one. I have this Christmas decoration thingy which you can hang on the Christmas tree and you can decorate it yourself. You know this, right? I have the genius idea about potting the Dendrobium anosmum. It goes like this. Here I have this plastic sphere, and this plastic sphere is meant to be hanged up, like my orchid. And this plastic sphere looks like the plastic pot for my orchids. So what if I combine the two? So I got an idea. I will use this sphere to put my orchid in and to hang it. So my idea is the following. I already marked everything on this bowl so I can show you everything. So, since my orchid is a pendant orchid, I want to put it on the bottom part. So I have this whole part here, and I don't know where I'm pointing at because I'm looking at myself in the camera, but whatever. This is gonna be the hole which I'm gonna cut out, most probably with a hot nail, and it's gonna take a heck of a long time, but whatever. For orchids, everything. So I'm not sure about the size yet. That's the reason there are like 1,000 lines there, and I'm gonna figure out a way to how do you call that word? Oh my god. And I'm gonna find a way to fix it in its place here, most probably by drilling holes or punching holes with a hot nail around this hole, so I can go around the plant a few times with a wire, a floral wire, so it will hold the plant. Also, since this sphere is actually two halves and I don't want it to come apart like every time, but I don't want to cut it half when I need to repot or do something about my orchid, so I'm gonna actually punch holes here and here and here and also here, and again with a floral wire I will secure the two halves together so it won't come apart. But if I cut those wire parts I can actually take it apart, so that's gonna be, I hope, a good idea. The medium is gonna be really thick and too much moisture, everything shit is gonna be at the center, and I don't need that. But the center part will be something like polyester foamish thingish, styrofoam thingy there, I'm not sure about that yet. Also, I'm gonna provide ventilation holes for my plant because I'm a good orchid grower. Here's like 5 markings, I'm gonna punch 5 holes here and 2 more holes to the sides, and I'm gonna have these holes on 4 sides of this sphere, so that's gonna be good. But then I was like, and how I'm gonna water this? How I'm gonna do that? Well, I'm gonna cut 4 holes on the top part so I can water it from the top. Actually, I think I'm not gonna use this tiny little hanger thingy there, because I think if it's gonna be wet and all the orchids gonna be there and with blooms, which is heavy, and the orchid medium from clay, which is heavy, filled with water, which is heavy, this will break in no time. So I'm gonna punch a few more holes around these holes. I'm gonna hang it up by a wire. I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, and I'm praying for not to break my orchid canes because they are really long. This is what I plan to do, and I will show you how I do that, and we'll see what's gonna happen. Okay guys, I am here in the kitchen and I'm heating my nail, and actually I should turn this off because you won't hear me. Actually I should put something under these. Right? Don't be stupid, Zane. I'm not sure how easy this will be. This plastic is actually a lot more thicker than the plastic pots, because the plastic pots are made out of really thin and not so strong plastic. Ooh, my nail is red. Okay. Oh my god, I did something. Oh my god. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best idea. Don't do this after me. Oh my god, this is working so easily. My nail is burning. Actually, the plastic is burning. I'm not sure if this is safe or not. I'm pretty sure that's not safe. And I'm also pretty sure that these fumes are toxic. I thought this gonna look nice, but it's really not nice. It's everything but nice. Sorry if I'm blocking the U, but I'm a bit scared. At least I have an open window, so the fumes are blown away by the wind. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this video here and we'll continue when I'm gonna be ready. Okay guys, so it's actually another day because I'm not doing this whole project in one day. So here's my sphere with holes. Actually that was a half of it. Here are the two halves. Here are the holes. These are the holes on the top, so I can put, I don't know, the medium through this hole. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. These are the ventilation holes, and yeah, that's a crack. It's so bad. And this is the bottom hole. I know it's not the best looking thing on the world, but that's what I managed to do because it was pretty hard. Sorry about these noises, but you know, the dishwasher is running and I have time to film right now, so I'm gonna secure these two together. After it or before it, I'm gonna put the anosmum in it with this wire, which used to be in this wire holder, but I fogged it up, so it's like this, a bunch of messy wire. As a medium, I'm gonna use Leca pebbles and ceramics, the big chunk. Hello, focus on me! So I'm gonna using Leca pebbles and the big chunk ceramics. And here is my anosmum. I unpotted this thingy right here. It's pretty long, as you can see, and okay, the root system is really not good because it was an import and it was freshly potted, so that's why it's looking like this. I'm gonna cut all the dead roots. I think all these are dead roots actually, but I'm gonna cut away everything what is dead. And the worst thing is that this new growth is growing at a really weird angle. Look at that. Why are you growing like not the way you have to grow? Ridiculous, ridiculous. And too bad it's not gonna bloom. The blooms or these bud thingies are blasting after each other. But we will see what's gonna happen, and also with this new setup we will see what's gonna happen here. Actually at first I tied together the two halves of the sphere because at first I wanted the sphere to be secured as goodly as I can do that, so at first I tied together with the sphere with this green wire. After that I thought it's gonna be the best solution if at first I will secure the orchid to the hole of the sphere, of this plastic sphere. So at first I tried a thing which wasn't working, so after that, as I was trying to do it at the first attempt, I actually realized that the orchid is not actually staying at an angle that I like, and the new growth was pretty much just pointing into the center of the sphere, so I figured that this needs another solution. So after my first attempt, I was actually trying another method, let's say. I secured the rhizome of the orchid to the sphere by going through between the older bulbs. By that I secured the plant to the sphere, but after it I went with the wire under the bulb, so the actual rhizome won't go into the sphere because those wires will prevent that, and the actual new growth will stick out from the hole and will not grow into the sphere, because that would be bad. And then I realized that there is a huge fucking hole there, so I have to do something about that, and using just the wire and like going around the hole like 100 times will look bad, and it won't be a solution to my problem because the medium will fall out either way. So I had to figure out another solution for that. The best idea like popped in my mind, and I'm so happy that it did, because I thought I'm gonna be using a long string of synthetic, so the synthetic will actually prevent falling out of the medium. So I grabbed the synthetic piece and I was trying to position it, and I did the best I could, and well, after that there was only one job left. I had to fill the whole sphere with medium, and I started to do this. It was just a ridiculously slow process, so that wasn't the best thing of the world doing, but you know, I did it. I managed to fill it up to a certain level, but I did not film it because it was just pouring medium into the bowl. So I have to show you the finished product, and it turned out great. So here is the finished product. Here are the hanging canes, and ta-da! Here is this, let's say, artificial kokedama thingy. I'm not sure how to call this. It's sort of a hybrid between regular potting and a kokedama. How should I show you this one? Maybe you can see it right now, I'm not sure. This is the finished product, and I'm actually pretty proud of it because the orchid is really not moving here, and also the new growth is kind of growing upwards, but I can manage to position that later. This thing is just really heavy, and I hope it will survive everything. At the end I actually had to secure the top cane, the latest cane, because it was going to a weird angle, so I secured the latest cane as well to one of these holes, and every time I will have to water it, like I guess weekly or so. I will pour water from the top holes, and I can wet the whole medium because the ceramics will help to get the moisture like everywhere. So that is what I did with this orchid. I was kind of proud of my idea, but it took for such a long time and it was such a rage to do it. I'm really hoping that roots gonna start to grow soon, so I can see those roots grow into the medium and get moisture and get nutrients. Also, maybe I will place some osmocote-ish slow release fertilizer thing into the medium, so it will get more nutrients throughout the summer. Yeah, I will be curious about this whole process, and I hope it will turn out great, and I hope this idea won't fuck up my orchid, because this is my favorite, one of my favorite orchids. So yeah, this is my video for today, and I hope you liked it. Click on the like button, leave a comment, or click on the like button, leave a comment, I'm not sure. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my other channel, follow me on Instagram, and see you next time. Bye guys.